welcome to Wellness Unplugged, your space for open, real conversations about living well from the inside out. I'm Lesley, a firm believer that where we heal is just as important as how we heal. And because of that, today we're talking about safe spaces. Not just physical rooms with four walls, but environments, relationships, and mindsets where you can truly exhale, be yourself, and allow your nervous system time to relax. Psychologists consider safety as a fundamental human need. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, after basic physical survival, which are food, water, shelter, safety comes next. Without it, our nervous system stays on high alert, constantly scanning for danger. This prevents growth, creativity, and genuine connection. When we feel safe, our amygdala, that part of the brain that processes fear, calms down, and the prefrontal cortex, responsible for reasoning, problem solving, and emotional regulation, becomes more active. Simply put, feeling safe allows us to think clearly, feel deeply, and respond rather than react. Safe spaces are essential, not just for therapy sessions or workshops, but for every aspect of life where we hope to grow, process emotions, or heal from past experiences. Safe spaces aren't just physical. They're not defined solely by walls, doors, or decor. It's about the emotional climate that is created. An example of this might include a conversation where your thoughts and feelings are heard without judgment. A peer group or online community where your story is accepted. A daily routine or ritual that protects your mental peace, like morning journaling or a mindful cup of tea. Even a short 5 minutes where you allow yourself to just be can reduce stress hormones, regulate your heartbeat, and lower anxiety levels. Neuroscience tells us that repeated exposure to safe, predictable environments can actually rewire the brain to handle stress more effectively. What is the link between safe spaces and wellness? Well, when we inhabit a safe space, our body can repair. Stress hormones like cortisol decrease, inflammation is reduced, and our immune system works more efficiently. Trauma, grief, and daily stresses are integrated rather than suppressed. Our emotions can settle. Anxiety and irritability decrease, making it easier to engage meaningfully with life. Without safety, even the most well-intentioned self-care practices, such as meditation, exercise, or journaling, can feel ineffective. Think of trying to plant seeds on concrete without fertile soil. They can't take root. Safe spaces are that fertile ground for your mental and emotional growth. Safety extends beyond physical spaces. Relational safety is equally vital. Consider these. Trust, knowing that someone won't use your vulnerabilities against you. Acceptance, being able to share feelings, mistakes, or fears without judgment. Consistency, having people or spaces you can rely on regularly. Even subtle cues, eye contact, active listening, non-verbal affirmations, signal safety to the brain, activating the parasympathetic nervous system and promoting calm. Social psychology research shows that constant safe relationships improve resilience, emotional regulation, and overall well-being. So what are some practical tips for creating safe spaces in your life? Curate your environment. Remove clutter, noise, and distractions that increase stress. Set boundaries. Protect your time, energy, and emotional bandwidth from draining interactions. Identify supportive people. Cultivate relationships with those who listen, understand, and respect you. Use sensory anchors. Lighting a candle, playing calming music, or a comforting scent can signal safety to your nervous system. Establish rituals. Consistent routines like morning journaling or evening meditation create predictability and calm. Even small repeated actions compounded over time can help rewire your brain to expect safety and stability rather than constant alertness. Safe spaces are not a luxury, they are essential. They allow healing, growth, and true wellness to happen. And in a world that constantly demands more from us, choosing safety for ourselves is an act of empowerment. As we count down to the clinic opening on the 1st of October, I hope it becomes one of your go-to safe places, a place where you can pause, reflect, recharge, and reconnect with yourself and others. Your Wellness Matters opens the 1st of October in the Pennington Centre. If this podcast has resonated with you and you would like to share some of your thoughts with me, you can reach out to me on email info@lesleyharvey.co.za. And I'll leave you with this thought. Sometimes the most important thing you can give someone is a place where they feel safe enough to just be. Until next time, unplug, recharge, and remember, your wellness matters more than you think.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is South Coast Radio.